With the current range of characters we have now in Injustice 2 Mobile, I think Ancient Judgment solo raid is now one of the easier solo raids. I think right now the only real character that I would say would give a huge portion of the community problem is Boss Darkseid. Even that there are ways to beat him now in 2, 3 pips. And of course, there are people that can clear him in 1 pip. Yeah, I'm not arguing that, but he's the only one that could give you a little bit of headache. Every other boss in this game, or rather in this particular solo raid, can be taken down. And what is special is that we have the unique event. Let me put it like that: the unique event where we are able to do 6 free-to-play one shots. Every solo raid that has uh what's his name, Aquaman, any sort of Aquaman character is already giving you an extra one shot with Manta. But other than that, in the past you would need to have like truly maxed out artifacts. We are going to see that across all the gameplay in this video, I'm only using a level 8 crown of Kandak ruler. Level level 8 should give you 23k support. I know level 9 gives 27k and level 10 gives you 32k. So level 8 means an additional 23k support. So with just that 23k support, you can do up to 6 one shots in this solo raid. Starting with this team, the Beast Boy, the pure beast. love I love calling his name like that. Beast Boy is a pure beast, of course, and I don't make the mistake I made in on yesterday's videos. Shout out to Israel and Night Fury, where I used kind of Kandakula. I think I saw Saul Goodman saying something about his own Beast Boy is currently on level on 3 stars, and he was able to one shot with Crown of Kandakula. But of course, he was able to do that because he has a level 9 Crown of Kandakula, right? But he also has 2 other level 10 support artifacts from the same solo raid. So that is like at least 80k plus attack. And I think majority of you guys are not going to have. I think it's safe to say that most of you are not going to have up to 80k support attack. So at the end of the day, who should you use if you're an average Injustice 2 player? Please and please use Satanas Puppet and destroy almost any boss in this solo raid. Maybe in every solo raid, who knows? Of course, I'm sure there will be bosses that will nerf him in the future, but for now, he's going to be destroying majority of the bosses in both league raids and solo raid. So that's the number one guaranteed one shot team, even with a 3 star Beast Boy. Now, the second team, of course, is Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze normally would not be able to one shot. The only other condition that Mr. Freeze is able to one shot is when Mr. Freeze has 2 support max artifact or close to support max artifact. But you say in this match you are having a level 8 crown of Kanda Ruler, also known as Cock. Pause. Anyways, you only have level 8. Now, should level 8 be enough to one shot a boss? Absolutely not. The best you should be able to do with that level 8 support artifact, mind you, level 8 is 23k attack. So the best you should be able to do under ideal scenarios is maybe 1.4, 1.5 million damage. I think I'll be able to do close to 1.6. But I think when I did 1.6, I was having a level 10 support artifact. So I think, yeah, with level 8, you should be able to do somewhere between, let's say, 1.4 and 1.6. Let's be generous. So but you see that I'm going to be able to one shot in this match with 40 seconds left. So how did that happen? Well, this boss has a unique modifier where she takes more incoming damage the more specials you use. Now, which artifact in this game is going to allow you to use specials as often as possible? Yeah, drum roll. I don't have drum roll effect. Obviously, it is Zatanna's puppet. So any character that uses Zatanna's puppet is going to be especially good against Boss Power Girl. I think normally Silver Banshee should be good here as well, but some people are saying that Silver Banshee is actually not as good anymore in this fight. I don't know. Any of you that has tried Silver Banshee, let me know in the comment section. But I'll probably, if I get to that point again before the solo raid ends, I'm not using Mr. Freeze again, of course. I'm going to use Silver Banshee and do that test. She may not one shot, but Silver Banshee should do a strong amount of damage on this particular fight. And you can see I was able to destroy the boss with 40 seconds left. 1.9 billion damage with just a level 8 support artifact, 23k support. Now for the third team. This team is the Black Manta team with Brainiac and with Harambe. Harambe is there for power generation. Brainiac is there for lethal damage. So of course you are going to have to stack your lethal attack damage up to 10. Then you tag in Black Manta and do your damage. Of course, Black Manta is going to be using Twin Blade on this match. So everything you're seeing here, free artifacts that everybody should have access to. Oh, pause again. I said access. That is weird. So major pause on that. Anyways, you would think normally why is Manta able to one shot here? It shouldn't be able to one shot. Even when you have like two support mass artifacts, it still won't be able to one shot with a free artifact. So how is Black Manta doing this magic? What sorcery is this? Hold on, this is no magic. This not even this is magic solo rate. So yeah, there's no magic, there's no voodoo going on here. What is going on here is that every Aquaman character is able to take 300% more incoming damage. And incoming damage, as we all know, is OP in this game. So it means that Black Manta is going to be a prime candidate to destroy this boss. See, if you are going to unlock Black Manta, even if it's just for to fight Aquaman characters, trust me, it's absolutely worth it. You don't even need to have Harambe maxed. Yeah, you don't need to have Harambe max. You don't even need to have Harambe with chaos. If you have a 3-star Harambe, as long as you have a decently uh, leveled up Brainiac, you are set. Because Harambe is just there for power generation and nothing else. And even a 3-star Harambe is enough to generate power. So as long as you have Brainiac on that team, you're able to stack your special one, then you are set. So you see, willy-nilly destroy the boss easy peasy, barely an inconvenience. So the first three teams have done very well. We've had Beast Boy, we've had Mr. Freeze, and we've had Black Manta. Now we're going to the OG League of Anarchy team. League of Anarchy team in this case is supported by Power Girl. And of course, we all know how amazing Power Girl is, especially if for those of you that have not seen my video, check my last two videos. Yeah, my last two videos where I fought Boss Black Adam and I talked about the different combinations you can use with Girl of Steel to destroy Bloss. Ah, Bloss. Oh, God. I'm having I'm having a howler today. I'm just saying a bunch of words that don't exist in the English dictionary. Anyways, Boss Black Adam. There are multiple teams you can set up around Girl of Steel to take that boss down. And Girl of Steel is truly amazing. For those of you that fight in league grades P1 to P3, it's currently possible because of Girl of Steel Super Girl. And if you're fighting any boss that maybe stuns you on tagging or that has some sort of negative effect, Girl of Steel is there to help you out. And one underrated passive of Girl of Steel that you guys don't really give her credit for is that do you know that Girl of Steel heals? Yes, with her specials, when she's doing her specials and with the shield, the passive there, she heals your characters. She heals both herself and the entire team. So Girl of Steel is truly amazing in Justice 2 Mobile. It's amazing in Arena, amazing in league grades. Of course, P1 to P3 it cannot be done by any other team for free to play. And of course, it's amazing in league rates and all the scenarios we have discussed at the moment. So the strategy is pretty simple. You tag in and out Gale of Steel and EPI. So you are building two different things. With Gale of Steel, you are building your damage boost up to 400%. And with EPI, you are working your way up to the fifth passive. Why are we working our way up to the fifth passive? Because that fifth passive gives us incoming damage, and that incoming damage is going to be vital to one-shotting with this team. That incoming damage is going to be similar to you using Raven on the team. So it basically, because Raven also gives incoming damage. In fact, it's the OG of incoming damage in Injustice 2 Mobile. So yes, that's why we no longer need to use Raven with the League of Anarchy team just because Satan's puppet incoming. So just make sure you target this. You see that I'm not just doing specials randomly. I'm doing specials. Once I get to the fourth one, I will wait. Once everything is set with Gale of Steel, I have 400% damage from Gale of Steel. Then I can tag in API and do that fifth incoming damage passive, and then finally tag in Heartbreaker the Queen to finish the match for me. Now, the next setup, the next team is King of Atlantis Aquaman, the OG before IG. Everybody, especially free to play players. In fact, I won't even say this is not just free to play. King of Atlantis Aquaman is a character that everybody in the game, both pay to win, free to play, everybody and their grandmother needs King of Atlantis Aquaman. If you are pay to win, you have your beta club, then slap that on King of Atlantis Aquaman and you're going to destroy teams. If you are free to play, use your twin blade on King and pair King with Raven, and you are going to have similar effect and you'll be able to destroy the boss. And of course, King of Atlantis Aquaman gameplay with Raven is one I enjoy so much because of the block tagging. block tagging works flawlessly with King of Atlantis, Aquaman, and Raven. And the reason why that works flawlessly is because of the I think the tagging and tag out time, they are perfectly in sync between King and Raven. And also why that is important is because for those of you that are like me that play with frame drops. I'm sure if you're watching my videos, you'll be noticing some frame drops. I try to edit some out, but there are some that I can't edit out, and you will just notice it that yeah, there was a frame drop there. So yeah, if you are playing with frame drop, the block tagging style is a better way to destroy the bosses. And of course, for I said we use twin blade on King, right? For Raven, you can use a number of artifacts. You can use DMC so that you will always have crit. You can use God Killer so that you can use down swipe with King to chain a bunch of basics. But what I found to be the best overall artifact to use on Raven and King is to use Satana's Puppet because you get to take advantage of the blinded. With blinded, you will see that I chain a couple of basic attacks back to back against the boss. And of course, with the fifth effect, which gives incoming damage, you're going to do even more damage with your King of Atlantis Aquaman. So this team is amazing. This team will one shot in most solo raids as long as you have. I think once you have from like a level 6 support, level see from if you have like a level 6, level 7 support, you're going to be able to do up to 2 billion damage. As long as you play properly and play this way, then you are set. Now the final team, last but not least, the OG team of this game. Like this is still, I know Beast Boy is amazing. I know, trust me, Beast Boy is amazing, but I still think credit goes to Metal Team. Metal Team, honestly, I can't really tell now. I can't really say. I think they are on equal basis. I think that's the best I would say. That Beast Boy right now and Meta Team are on the same level, similar level as League of Anarchy team as well. I don't think I can rank one above the other, but yeah, that is a testimony of how powerful the Metal team is. Of course, Batwoman the Drowned is the key character to do the most damage here, and Robin King just takes her to another level. This team is completely amazing. They will destroy most teams in the game, both in league raid, in solo raid. They are not bad in PvP in your arena, Champions Arena, but I think in Champions Arena, you prefer to use Batman Who Laughs as a support so that you can break shields and all of that. So, yeah, this team is truly, truly amazing. And these are the 6 teams that can one shot in Ancient Judgment solo raid. Now, guys, do you have these teams? Have you tried this 6 team one shot? How was it for you? And yeah, just let me know in the comment section. Anyways, if you enjoy my videos, guys, you want to see more videos like this, smash the subscribe button. You can become a member on the channel by hitting the join button. And yeah, that's the way you can support me directly. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.